Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show, and welcome to another episode of 30 Inks, 30 Days. How is everyone doing today? Are you having a nice day? I hope you're having a nice day wherever you are in the world. Today we are looking at a purple ink from the Birmingham Pen Company. Birmingham Pen Company, Wisteria. Thanks go out to Gary and Kathy Scott for providing the sample for this review. Today we are looking at today's pen. We will be using the Moonman T1 with a fpnibs.com Yovo 14 karat extra fine full flex nib. This has got to be one of my favorite. One of my favorites. Not the favorite, but one of. This is a beautiful purple ink. I really like it. Here is our ink swatch, and water resistance test shows that it does have a little bit of water resistance, but not quite enough that I'd feel comfortable putting it on the outside of an envelope. Here is our painting of the day. Very nice, very nice. And here is our inks, our toilet paper chromatography. This is one of the most beautiful, chromatographies I think I have ever seen. I'm gonna kind of bring down the lights so you can see this in its full glory. Hopefully you can see there's some pink here with some purple, and then if I pull up the lights just a little bit, you can see that there's like a light dusting of like I don't know, it goes from like purple to violet to this tinge of greenish blue on like a teal along the edge, which is very interesting. I was not expecting the teal. So, alright, well, before I go any further, I'm going to share this with my friends. I would encourage you at this time to share this with your friends so that they can come and hang out with us too. We're going to share it to the Pinterest, the 30 Inks 30 Days Pinterest, and the LinkedIn, and the Blogger, and the Facebook, and the Twitter. Alright. I'll share it out. Oh, and the Reddit. Very nice, very nice. Alright. Now, because this ink is such a light ink, I'm going to, I'm gonna kinda have to be very delicate on how I'm gonna show these inks on the paper. So, let's do some paper review, shall we? This is the Pen and Gear Memo Book from Walmart.com. I have to zoom in so we can see what's going on here. Oh dear, it is feathering just a little bit into the page, but no bleeding, no ghosting. Alright, this is lightweight traveler's notebook paper. Nice shading, no feathering, no bleeding, hint of ghosting. Just 1 second. There's something sticky on my desk. I don't even know what it is or where it's from. I've been having this weird issue lately that I think maybe it's on the bottom of my this. No? I don't know. Something that I put on my table has a sticky bottom, and it always leaves residue. I don't know what it is. bottom of my book. No. Bottom of this. No. Weird. I don't know. It's really frustrating. Alright. This is super lightweight traveler's notebook paper. I was having trouble getting it to grab the ink, but there's no feathering and only a minimal amount of ghosting. Alright, this is Moleskin 70 GSM. Oi! Spread totally into the page and did bleed through the page. This is I had to turn the page and I can never remember. This is Field Notes Journal. Oi! Feather like a chicken, bled through the page. Fabriano Ecoqua 85 GSM. No feathering, no bleeding, barely any ghosting. This is Ayush 100 GSM paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This is 52 GSM Tumaway River. No feathering, no bleeding, but only a minimal amount of ghosting. The Jot Journal from the Dollar Tree. No feathering. No, a little tiny bit of bleeding right there. No bleeding and barely any ghosting. 1 second. This is Marmon, Nemosiny, 80 GSM dot grid. A little bit of shading. No real feathering. Ooh. No bleeding, no ghosting. This is Oxford notebook paper. Oxford optic paper. Barely any feathering. Ooh, but bleeding and ghosting. Too bad. This is Clairefontaine, 90 GSM. No feathering. No bleeding and a minimal amount of ghosting. Lummy Booklet, 90 GSM. No feathering. Little bit of bleeding, little bit of ghosting. Exceed 100 GSM heavyweight paper from Walmart.com. Minimal amount of feathering, little bit of bleeding, little bit of ghosting. Up and Up wide roll composition book from Target.com. No feathering. Little bit of bleeding, little bits of ghosting. True Red composition book from Staples.com. Oi! It is spreading and feathering into the page, and it did bleed through the page. This is Buffet handmade paper from Italy. It is feathering into the page, but no bleeding and barely any ghosting. This is the Nanami 7 Seas 68 GSM Tumaway River. No feathering, no bleeding, barely any ghosting. This is Rhodiodop Pad 80 GSM. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This is U-Style notebook paper. Oi. Feather like a chicken, bled through the page. CVS caliber notebook paper. No feathering, no bleeding, and barely any ghosting. This is Oxford notebook paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Mead wide ruled notebook paper. Feather like a chicken, bled to the page. 5-star notebook paper. Feather like a chicken, bled to the page. HP Premium 32-pound copy paper. It is spreading into the page, and it did bleed and goes through the page. J&B copper plate graph pad from johnneilbooks.com. It is feathering into the page, and it did bleed right through the page. Original Crown Mill 100 GSM paper. Barely any feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Okay. Where is my... There it is. You know what? While I'm thinking about this right now, oh my gosh. I've been thinking thoughts about doing this for some time now. I want to cut the edge off of this because it's very distracting. Okay. That is much better. I'm going to have to make it. Hi, Ron. How are you doing today? Are you having a nice day? I hope you're having a nice day. This is a really pretty purple, although it does take some hefty-duty paper to keep it from bleeding through, which is kind of sad because it is a very pretty color. Okay, let's take a look at some purples. See, am I in frame? I think I am. Mayara Blue Caprese, no. Schaefer Purple. Noodler's Tchaikovsky. Violet Mascara. This one's kind of in the ballpark. No. 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 Ooh. This one's in the ballpark. No. 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 Oh. We're getting farther away. Now we're really out of the ballpark. It's just... Alright, we're starting to come back. This one's gone the other way. Oh no, we're going out of the ballpark again. This one's kind of close. I need to redo that card. Ooh, this one's kind of in that same shade-ish. Rosseau glistening. Gosh, this one is difficult to pin down. Murasaki Shikapoo. Again, if I'm going too fast for you, what you can do is you can go through and watch the replay and hit the space bar just in front of the spot that you think that I'm going to say, or look at the ink that is on the screen, and then you can use your period and your comma buttons to move forward and backward one frame at a time. Hi Andy B, how are you doing today? This one's kind of close, but still a little. Now we've gone the opposite way. Jeez. This one's kind of in its own little ballpark, isn't it? Oh, we're getting close. Ooh, foxglove. That one's kind of close. No. Gosh. These are blue. I don't even know why these ones are here. These are in the blue department. Okay, now that I'm looking at my blues, these don't look anything like my blues. Maybe they are in the purple department. I don't know. Gosh. I think that maybe if that one were just a little darker, it would be this one. I need to redo this card. What did you guys think of today's ink? You guys looking for a purpley purple? It's kind of bleedy though. I mean, it does have some hard time on non-fountain pen friendly papers. Again, I highly recommend the CVS caliber notebook paper and Tomoe River and it's a thicker paper like Fabriano Ecoqua. I like it. It's like Dark Side of Clouds on the Sunset. Exactly, that is exactly the thought that I was having, especially here in this swatch here. Yeah, this ink is a nice color, but it's a little bleedy, so I don't know. Unless you have a very dry pen that you could put it in, like a Conklin extra fine. But even then, you wouldn't get the colors too good. I don't know. Anyway, that is all I've got for today. I want to thank you all for... a dry pen is like... how do I describe a dry pen? A dry pen has a stingy ink supply for a feed. The feed is mainly... A stingy ink would be, nope, not this one. Damn it. Do I have one even with me? So this has plastic feed. And 9 times out of 10, you're going to find that these plastic feeds, they don't really, they don't give you the ink super good. But the ebonite feeds, the ones like this, have a big old slit down the middle. And these are the pens I put my shimmering inks in, because I know that it's going to give it to me right away. So if you know that you have a pen that has a stingy ink supply, maybe this is the one. I don't know. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. follow me on social media, like, comment, subscribe, ring the little bell, make sure it's set to all, so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you, and I will be back very soon with another video. So, take care until then. Oh, I love you, bye, have a great day.